Welcome back, fellow comrades. Just to recap, what just happened is that we defeated the General Messena in this area in Innsbruck. He was trying to besiege this, and we liberated and we managed to convince the authorities in Munich to be again part of our structure of the whole thing, Holy Roman Empire. Now, the faction here is called Austria, but we're going to be called Holy Roman Empire along all these Let's Play, because historically the Holy Roman Empire is going to be dissolved after the third coalition by Napoleon. Now, this is the third coalition and we haven't been defeated, so as long as we remain undefeated, we're going to call ourselves the Holy Roman Empire. So here we have Karl von Tassin. He has a very nice composition here. But I was thinking about moving this guy up in here, more likely. My first plan was to move Tassin to Milan, but I believe that with this guy is more than enough to deal with this. However, we can recruit here some German Fusiliers, which will take a little bit. And I will recruit as well here from the capital. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's here or actually here in Budapest. Actually, yeah. These guys are Hungarian Fusiliers. These are the most able, to say the least, line infantry in terms of charge bonuses and defense plus. Well, actually, morale is pretty standard, but they have an accuracy of 40 and a reload skill of 40, which is pretty much the same as the normal ones. Another thing is that General Kutuzov, Mikhail Kutuzov, is moving through here, so it's going to be okay to wait for him to move closer to this area. Now, we're going to wait for reinforcements, and in this turn, I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to send this guy. Actually, okay, let me see. I'm going to send this guy, yeah, into this bridge. And then I'm going to take the army of General Tassin to Innsbruck, and here we're going to stay with what we got, and I'm pretty sure here is going to be okay. What do we got here? We're going to stay as we are right now. So let's see what we got here. 5 turns for this. Let's remember that we need this as well. So let's end the turn here and see what the General Napoleon has at stake. So he's moving back into Reims. We need to move very quickly into Brussels, into Belgium. He is leaving this area unprotected. Apparently, they are going to consolidate their troops in the French mainland. Okay, now I'm going to press spacebar so this thing goes a little bit faster. And when is the turn of General Kutuzov, we're going to see where is he moving. So now General Kutuzov effectively is moving south into Italy. So that's a good sign for the campaign in Italy. Now there he comes. The Italians have decided that they want to deal with this army of Vincent Ferrarius Bianchi. Now, what do we got here? We got one unit of German grenadiers, 2 units of fusiliers, and the rest is just light infantry. He has 3 of these, and well, we don't have enough cavalry to counter these chasseurs à cheval, which is the light cavalry. So we're going to retreat from here. Evidently, they are going to chase us. The engagement is imminent. We're gonna have to deal with them with what we have. Luigi Defendi. Okay. Luigi Defendi. Which is actually attacking. So, what do we got? This beautiful Landesschützen, which are going to have these are skirmishers, and well, these guys are quite good. These guys, in comparison with skirmishers, which they are considered light infantry, and these skirmishers, the Grenzers are better. You can see here how these skirmishers have a the lowest melee and charge bonus that you can find on the game, but they have fine accuracy. Now let's remember that in terms of defense, Austria appears to be a better faction that has better defense than the average troops in the French Empire. But the counterpart is that most of the troops in the French Empire, they have very high reloading skills. This is making a comparison with Austria. Most of these guys have very low reloading skill in comparison, but in terms of defense, they are a little bit better. To add that fact of the morale that the French troops have. Okay, so bad thing is that it's raining. It could affect the shooting, but there's nothing we can do. A little note here is that I see that infantry, artillery for these guys is very accurate in terms of these guys having this uniform, this beige uniform. These are the actual Hungarian. Well, actually, they could be Croats, because the Grenzers are part of the, the regions that are in the frontier with the Turks. Croats, Serbs, Bosnians, and Hungarians as well. Okay, let's get on with the fight. I'm going to deploy. Well, actually, these guys, it's going to be a little bit difficult to shoot from here due to the actual trees, but let's try to take down their cavalry. Where is their cavalry? Here?
Sir, Sir, our general is under attack.
Yes, definitely these guys are going to try to kill my general. Okay, so let's move the... Let's move the skirmishers. They have very high range. Okay, let's go here. Still with these, let's focus on the cavalry here. Okay, shoot the cavalry there. Shoot the cavalry. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, let's try to deal with the general here. Actually, no, it's not necessary. What is happening here? This is light infantry trying to go in here. So I'm going to use here Canister Shot. And I'm going to use my... German grenadiers. They have good melee attack. I believe we can deal with these guys. There you go. That is called the Canister Shot from these guys here, which is some sort of machine gun. So, these guys, I'm going to shoot grenades. There you go. Throw them. Goodbye, my friends. This line infantry is defeated. That's it. Broken. So that's the way you use the grenadiers. Now I'm going to put the grenadiers back here. That's it. Where's the general here? Okay, the bad thing is that we don't have... Oh, look. Need to move here because... Oh, no. I thought... For some reason I thought those guys were cavalry. Okay, let's deal with this guy here. What is this? Ah, still light infantry. We need to shoot the line, not the light infantry, but the line. Here, and you will deal with these guys here. Okay, the general is now running away. Okay, let's send this guy back here. Okay, let's go. Okay, now that was very unpleasant to see. Okay, now it's time to move the line infantry here. Okay, let's do this. And here comes the line infantry. Let's go! Okay, let's send these guys here. Okay, the grenadiers, I think they can deal with these guys here. So they can deal with these guys here. It's time to move the general there. Now this is a good move. They're trying to attack my artillery. Okay, here comes this. Let's throw the grenades. There you go. Oh, this is going to hurt my troops.
Our men are running, sir.
Yes, I know. There you go. Okay, let's attack here. And now with this guy. Okay. Where are these guys? 10. Okay. So there we go. We won the battle here. So we lost 363 and they lost almost all of their troops. Luigi Defendi is now retreating. Okay. Okay, Stuttgart. Capture the city Stuttgart. Once proud members of the Holy Roman Empire, the states of Baden and Württemberg have now fallen under the sway of that insolent parvenu Napoleon Bonaparte. Being confronted with superior forces is not an excuse for such dishonorable behavior. If our blessed Duke Leopold had been equally treacherous, Austria would not be what it is today. Liberating these states from occupation and nepotism will not only prove our might, but might well spark an insurgence by those who still have the guts to fight. We will get a economic compensation, and we will be granted by German Fusiliers if we recapture Stuttgart, which is here. Problem is that Stuttgart is now with a full stack army here. So we got iron mines, cannon foundry in Olomouc, and iron mine in Moravia. Okay. So let's see if we can go further with this. We will need steam engine to do that, and in here we can go up with Ordnance Factory to be able to recruit 12 Liber Foot artillery. Up to this point we can only recruit 6 Liber. And Vincenz Ferrarius, he gains an ancillary, the Moonstone. There are baubles aplenty in the world, but this stone shines above them all. So he found in the battle the Moonstone. Interesting. Okay. So do we wait for the Russians to move to from here? No, actually, we need to defeat this army very quickly. So what I'm going to do is to send the troops that are very weak. It's going to be this, and this. Gonna send them. Actually, ooh, interesting. Send them here. Okay. And I'm going to attack this guy. So I'm going to do it like this. going to send this guy back to here so he can replenish. And let's send this guy here to see what do we got in here. So here we have De la Borde, General De la Borde, with basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and plus the militia here, and 3 light cavalry. I think we can deal with this. Okay, we're going to send this guy into this forest. There we go. And yeah, definitely this guy is going to be sent in here. Look, there is a possibility that these guys are not going to move through here. Now, if they move, actually I'm going to be very able to defeat them, because I have plenty of these Hungarian Fusiliers, which are the best line infantry that the Austrian Empire can field. However, there is no incentive for them to move through here. So one thing that I'm going to do so they can do that is to move these guys and raid this trade route. Your army is blocking a trade route used by enemies of your nation, cutting off a vital source of their income. All enemy trade using this route will be raided. So that's the reason I'm going to... You can see they are reinforcing, because this is on the... I think this is called the ambush area of influence. So if they move here, definitely they are going to be defeated. And let's just move this guy here. Actually, something that there you go. I want this guy to be able to move here. If he's blocking the bridge, he cannot move, so he could perhaps move into another direction, which we don't want. So that's it for this turn. Where is Napoleon? There he comes, the... Yeah, there you go. Okay. This means that general is available, which is called Johannes Joseph. And the description card, it reads as follows. Having pledged his support to the nation... To the national cause, this general may now be enlisted to lead your armies. Well, he is found here. He's called Johannes Joseph. This one, riding master. This gives +2 to command when leading cavalry units. You see, this is very good because we have this. If I am not mistaken, this thing of generals was implemented here with Napoleon. Now, why these troops are being, you know, it says that they are going to be replenished very slowly because of the symbol here, which is red. The reason is because in here we are not able to recruit them. So that is the reason. So what happens if we do this? Perhaps we're going to have Jaegers faster, which we don't have here. So let's see. We got the German Fusiliers of the line, and here in Hungary We got the Hungarians here. Okay, let's take... We could wait. We could wait. However, if we wait, this guy is going to be able to reach here, and we don't want Russia to have Italy. So I'm going to recruit again here. Another of these guys. Do we have a limit? Yeah. So I'm going to recruit the limit of the Hungarians, and I'm going to risk the situation by moving with these troops. Okay, let me see. We'll need these guys, okay, so I'm going to move these three here. Okay, let's move here. Let's see. Okay, if we block here, we can go directly to Italy. Which I think I'm going to do actually. Okay, this is not good. Well, actually, yeah, you cannot reach there in time. So let's move these line infantry to reinforce here. We got the gunsmith in Tyrol and clearances in here. Great state seats. Okay, so how much are we? Okay, this is okay. Here in Tyrol, we can do another musket factory. And we can start doing these barracks to be able to recruit more troops in there. Do this in the meantime. And right now, I believe is going to be okay to attack here. Where is Napoleon actually? Okay, what do we do? Can wait for these guys to be fully replenished. He's going to reinforce with these. I could send my agent here to see what do they got in here. Let me see here. Infiltration there is not too... Okay, let's remember that if I sabotage the army, this is going to delay the army movement. So that could be possible. So let's that could be something that the AI will take. Okay. If everything goes well, the fact that this guy has managed to sabotage these armies, this means this army is not able to move up until he loses one turn. Perhaps this will make this army here to move, unless they know already that this guy is hidden here. It's a little bit interesting. So the card here, beautiful artwork. I love the artwork here. It says that in Baden-Württemberg, the target was France, your agent has successfully completed his mission to mislead the forces of the enemy. he will be ready for new orders in the next turn. Okay, so let's move this guy out from here. Perhaps send him back here is going to be okay. Now he's going north. Okay, I'm not going to attack there, but I'm going to consolidate here. It was not worth it. Okay, I saw an army of Switzerland coming down from the Alps, attacked those guys here in Milano. This man has been recruited by your nation as an agent. He is available for immediate assignment. He is called Leopold Pfeffer. A spy is also a saboteur and assassin who can be sent into a target city to report its contents and sabotage buildings, to attempt an assassination, select a target character, and see him here. He's an Italian, Leopold Pfeffer. Okay, let's send this guy north. We got barracks in Austria. And then we can go for ordnance factory, definitely. Okay, so the situation here now, we are late March 1805. The situation is that these guys don't want to attack me. I'm still waiting for this, which is going to take a lot. So what do we got here? We got cantonment, which allows us... Actually, where is my cantonments here? It's not this one. But here, perhaps, yeah, cantonments allows us to recruit German fusiliers and light cavalry. The thing is that here, this army is having problems because of the hussars. Okay, let's see. Here finally we can take this. There you go. This is better, and I don't believe they have any troops in here. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's not worth it. Perhaps, let me see, perhaps a cavalry unit would be worth here. Now these cavalry units are light cavalry, let's see. I could do this and reinforce with this. So I can send this one here. And now to think what I'm going to do with these. I think we're ready to attack here. Let's see if we can kill this guy. 35% chance. No. We couldn't. He was detected, but it was worth it. So this is the time, I believe. The more Napoleon is right here in France, it's very... It's not near, actually. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take the agent here. And let's protect. This is Carl. Now this guy has a lot of stars, actually. More stars than even Mac, I believe. Mac has 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you do this, if you put the actual spy on a general, means that if an other enemy spy tries to kill him, it's going to be more difficult. Now it says mentioned the dispatches, glorious general, aggressive attacker. This guy is currently cruelly mocked. Okay, this man is held up for mockery in the press even when he does things right. So because he is aggressive attacker, I'm going to send him directly to here, and then this guy is going to be sending here. Okay, if we wait, if we don't do this right now, then this guy can reinforce, so it's paramount for us to do it right now. Okay, we lost 635. Punishing the collaborators. I applaud you, my lord. In some lands you are already heralded as the savior of the German Empire, and compare you to the great Frederick Barbarossa. Although, if I may remark, there may still be a long way to go to achieve such greatness. It is enough to instill courage in the more valiant nobles and free men to defend their homeland. Of course, I'm going to liberate, because I want more troops. You see, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely we're going to need this guy here. Okay, and this guy is for it's for garrison. So now Baden-Württemberg is again into our ranks. Is again part of the Holy Roman Empire, which is great. Now you can see how the map here is getting better with the different city-states of the German Empire. Okay, now that we have these guys here, now you can see these guys are hostile, which is interesting. Perhaps we can give them technology to make them a little bit more happy. Okay, I'm going to give this to these guys, and perhaps to ask for a little bit of payment. They will not accept that. Okay, so far so good. Still, this is the problem. We are replenishing our troops very slowly, and this is good because this is representing historically the problem that the Austrian Empire had in these times. One of the main problems of the Austrian Empire was the fact that they couldn't get enough troops in time in comparison with the French, which were very, very able to do mass mobilizations such as this. But in reality, mass mobilization was the fact that the French were able to enlist a lot of people very quickly. Okay, so now what we do, we can move here. What I'm going to do is to move these guys back. So that way, they don't see me. Okay, that's okay for now. Here we're recruiting another light cavalry. We're besieging Milan. Just I'm going to end the turn and then I'm going to end the chapter here. I'm really hoping that Prussia will finally declare war to Napoleon. This guy, Fabio Picchio, is now charging against me. I can decline the attack, which means that I'm going to retreat, which is going to be good. I'm going to tell you why, because I have seen Kutuzov very near from here. So the next turn it could be a possibility for me to attack with the Russian reinforcements. Now, if I do accept the attack, I could win because I have the 6 liber foot artillery, and he doesn't have artillery. In the other part, he has very weak armored citizenry, which is not a match against my German fusiliers. But I'm going to decline. What I would like to do is to have, well, actually, it's interesting. I think these guys are reinforcing, which this is going to change the game.